Hello there. Hello there. Hello there.
EMF spikes, red, the hunt is on. Phantom footsteps echo, but they're gone. Grub and Dad, sharp grin, tearing through the veil. Face the poltergeist, hear their wails. Chains rattle hard, banshees scream. Flickering lights in this twisted dream. Grub and Dad's on the prowl, a hunter's creed. No ghost can escape this burning need. Grub and Dad claws through fear, won't back down. Phasmophobia goes spinning around, hunting the haunt, breaking their spell. Grub and Dad stands tall in this haunted hell. Grub and Dad claws through fear, won't back down. Phasmophobia goes spinning around, hunting the haunt, breaking their spell. Grub and Dad stands tall in this haunted hell. Grub and Dad claws through fear, won't back down. Phasmophobia goes spinning around, hunting the haunt, breaking their spell. Grub and Dad stands tall in this haunted hell. Don't forget your lighter. The moon's in its way. The forest whispers secrets. It won't let you stray. A banshee's cry in the hollow mist. Her shadow's a riddle. Her screams are fast. Light the smudge and watch it burn. When the banshee hunts, there's no return. Hold your breath, hold your ground, or she'll steal your soul without a sound. The truck's a ghost now, rusted and cold. The headlights blink like they're tired and old. Branches claw at your heavy coat. A heart beats rhythm in your tightening throat. Ash and ember, the spell you cast. The banshee's wail cuts through the past. Her fingers brush the night's deep spine. You can't outrun her, but you can buy time. Light the smudge and watch it burn. When the banshee hunts, there's no return. Hold your breath, hold your ground, or she'll steal your soul without a sound. Don't forget your lighter. Don't forget the flame. When the banshee comes, she'll whisper by your name. Smoke and shadow, fire and fear. Pray she leaves you, and you're still The house is creaking under the weight of fear. Shadows dance where no one's near. Grub and Dad whispers Mellish Cat's name. In the haunted dark, they play their game. Haunting ghosts in the dead of night. Candle flickers the only light. Evidence gathered, breath held tight. Phasmophobia steals our sight.
Good morning, good morning, good morning, Grubbins. How is everybody doing this fantastic and dark and gloomy Monday morning? Yes, Crusader. He did raid me. I got an offline raid of 2 people about, what time was that? Well, this doesn't show the timestamps. Buddy, do you show timestamps? No, because I didn't turn you on any time. I'm sorry. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. It's Monday. Also kind of nicknamed ADHD Monday. My desk is a bit of a mess. Set that up. I'm doing all right. You know, despite it being rainy all week and me not really getting much done, I ended up playing some Valheim with some friends over the weekend. Had a lot of fun there. How are the audio levels? Okay, so I'm just using my mic down here. Fine, that's fine. But hang on a second. What mic are you supposed to be using? Settings. Oh, okay, you're using that one. That's fine. How goes the wedding planning?
Hello there.
Hello, Pickles. All right, so let's Freakinator, thank you very much. 2 months, my friend. Thank you. All right, let's just quickly catch up on chat. Chap 3221, thank you for the raid of 3 months. 3 months. I read that wrong. I'm so sorry, Freakinator. I read that wrong. I read faster than my brain processes, and then my voice goes bleh. But chap 3221, thank you for the offer and raid of party of 2. Lishcat with the first, Rye coming in with the second, Crusader redeeming third. Thank you for the check-ins, my friends. How's it? I already asked how's everybody doing this morning. See, I told you it's ADHD Monday. 5 stream streak. Yeah, 5 streams since they turned on the streaks for everybody. That is awesome. Although I do know that your streaks have been a lot longer than that. I don't think Milishcat has missed a single one. And Crusader, you got to be somewhere up in the double digits by now. Yeah, you're not getting those channel points back. He did raid. If he's not around, please, Crusader, send my thanks to him. I appreciate it. Pickles, thanks for checking. Okay, yeah, there we go. Subscribed at tier 1 for, they've subscribed for 3 months. See, the filter over here, right up, right, right there, that filter that you guys can't see, that is arbitrarily floating in midair for you guys apparently. With me, it's on my screen over on this side because it's a reverse camera flip. Reversed. I didn't set it up like that. I think I should just like flop it back around, but that would be really confusing for me. I mean, it's already confusing with me trying to figure out where stuff is. You know, I'm dancing with my hands. Tortoise sent a message and jinxed the whole thing, and now you're buried in emails. Oh no. Well, what was the joke that Fox, Tortoise, and I had? I was reason and Tortoise was memory, but there was no sanity to be found. Wedding planning is going paused. We paused everything for the next few weeks to chill. Right? Take breaks. You're gonna do wedding planning in spurts. Plan a bit. Take a break. Reevaluate. Look at your stuff. What you got there. Take another break. All right. That way you don't overdo yourself. Overdo. Mondays are always ADHD Mondays. It's like you come back from the weekend and you're like, all right, now I gotta sit down. I got this. 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 Oh my goodness, so many things to do. I didn't do anything that I wanted to do this weekend because I totally hyper focused on Valheim all weekend. Ah! So let's all just take a moment to welcome in Natty Dreamer. How are you doing, my friend? I did get to play some games this weekend with Natty. I don't know if you've ever had the opportunity to catch one of her streams or play games with Natty, but Natty is absolutely fantastic. And there's a shout out for the lovely Natty. Freaking I like the song. I did. That is 100% Crusader. He's got this grand vision, and when he signs off on it, then we will add it to as the official track 1 of the Other Side album that I'm slowly putting together. I decided that this time, when I do songs for the Other Side, for for gameplay and the Other Side, I want to have it feel like the entire thing belongs in one cohesive album. So like one song will kind of work into the next type thing. Go along those lines there. It's something I'm playing around with. I'm doing well, Natty. My plans for today, I'm going to continue what I am going to nickname the 18 Ghosts of the Plantation. There are 18 separate ghosts in the game that you can identify. And I want to get one of each type on the plantation, doing other... Crusader, thank you very much. You didn't have to. You didn't have to, but thank you very much. I appreciate you, my friend. Nope. And you guys started a hype train on Monday morning. I don't know what I'm going to do with all of you guys. You don't have to. You guys don't have to, throw bits or subs or anything like that. I never asked for that, but thank you very much. I am keeping track of each ghost that I get on the plantation with the objective of getting... Crusader does get a pumpkin on the wall. Yes, he does. Thank you, Militia Cat. Where are my pumpkins? Here's my pumpkins. I gotta find a better way of putting the pumpkins up on the wall because the magnets are, well, they're not holding right. All right. Yes, zero evidence. I'm doing zero evidence runs. Occasionally I get the odd freezing. Because, well, walking around with a thermometer trying to find the ghost room. I could do true zero evidence walking around with the FLX pod, but it's just... That'd be like me walking around going, are you here? No. Are you here? No. Are you here? No. And using the thermometer to find it is the best way of doing it. DHEL last. I gotta spell it right here. Crusader. Your name is long, Crusader. 3, 8, 1. Okay. There's your pumpkin, Last Crusader. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to get my kids to do jack-o'-lanterns on them this week. Get Pumpkin out of here. Okay. Stay there. Stay. Stay, Pumpkin. That's a bad spot. Can't see it. Angle's off. Pumpkin. Stay. Oh, Crusader, no, you're very welcome, my friend. I'm happy to teach anybody how to play the other side. I'm happy to, teach you the ins and outs of Valheim. Hello, Ember. How you doing? I'm doing good. I hyper focused Valheim all weekend and got next to nothing that I wanted to get done. So just like that. But hey, we don't judge here. It happens. Yeah, Natty. So yes, I'm doing zero evidence. I want to get one of everyone, but I'm keeping track of every ghost we got. So far we have 2 Bahoot, 1 Iblis, 3 Phantoms. She likes to be a Phantom a lot, it seems. 1 Wisp, 1 Strigoi, 1 Skia, 1 Echo, and 1 Wraith. The Wraith was exciting. Oh my goodness. So with the Wraith, what happened was... Thank you, Envy! Thank you for the bits. I appreciate you, my friend. How are you doing? I was standing at the front door and I had the Banshee and the Skia as an option, and I wanted to see if the ghost was one of those, so I wanted to see if I could get a clip of their unique sounds of the Banshee screen through the spirit box. So I'm standing there, and the ghost goes, "Do you want to play?" And Milish Cat, goes in on Discord because we had Discord open, connected there, and she goes, "Do you want to play?" And I'm like, "Yes, I want to play." And the ghost immediately hunts. It was fantastic. I actually found the clip. I'm in the process of putting it together. But it was a beautiful moment where the ghost goes, "Do you want to play?" And I go, "Yes." And then she starts hunting me. So, and then, of course, it's a Wraith, which we've never had before. And I'm super excited because I finally got a Wraith. Can't hear the footsteps. Victoria's feet are missing. She's got that wispy bottom bit like a Wraith would. And it's just like, this is so cool. But yeah, I found the moment. I've got to pull it all out. I'm going to clip it and post it up. Yeah. Pickles. Just heading off. Ooh. Have a good have a good just heading off. Need a shower after swim. Okay, you're swimming. Hey, MV. Yep. I've collected all level 1 emotes. Awesome. Appreciate the lyric. Okay, so let's jump into the other side. Now, I am open to anybody who wants to hop on in and join me. I do not mind. I have no objections to that. It is open for a public lobby. I am doing Stone Manor Plantation Identify on Master difficulty. I mean, there's not a huge difference between Master and Expert. They still give the same evidence. Oh yeah, Ember, that's the Picklemobile. Hang on a second. The Picklemobile got an upgrade. Look at that. I'll give you a full tour of it. Tarot has the Expert has Tarot has the Expert cards. Expert has the Tarot cards. Yes. So it's got like a shelf with all the equipment in the boxes, the drawers in it. The really cool thing is that when you pull up the place, you set up a CCTV interface And so you can actually like cycle through the cameras in the house. And the really cool part is if you're playing with multiple people, yeah, Master, when you die, you die. You don't have the tarot cards. And I was thinking because my bingo is set up in such a way that it has chat chooses X card in it, then oh yeah, I gotta do new weekly tournament. Give me a minute. Go to my extensions here. Chat chooses X card. I might drop it down to expert. Again, the big difference in identify is the number of hiding spots. They haven't gone as far as saying, okay, now master the ghost, is faster and hunts longer and so forth. It's you have a couple extra hiding spots. So let's go to leaderboards. Let's grab that. I knew I forgot to do something this week. And that. Create a new tournament. Call it week 3. Natty. You triggered a hunt, Natty. Oh. Ember! Oh, I'm sorry, Natty. I saw your name exclamation tarot there above Embers. Ember! Well, darn. Oh, this is actually like week 4. Whoopsie doodle. You want another whoopsie doodle? I forgot to set the tournament for last week, too. There we go. Whoopsie doodles. Whoopsie doodles. Doodles the whoopses. Alright, Twitch events. Carbon Dead General. And other side, identify. We're going to do that. I got rated before the stream started. I'm going to call that. Amber was faster. Yep. Yes, she was. I'm going to call that because there was some cheers going on there, and we had some new subs. I'll call that already. We did reach a stream goal, so we'll call that. Drink. Pardon? Oh, Foxy! Hi, Grubbin. Hi, Foxy. How you doing? Would you like to collab on here? Are you going live, Envy? We could collab together. That's fine. I don't mind doing that. 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 Story time. Whoa, hang on a second. I didn't call technical difficulties right away. No, Envy, that's fine. If you want to do a collab, that's fine. I'm okay with that. It's Monday. I'm pretty chill and relaxed on Mondays. What do you got going on here? Okay. We'll do some, we'll do an impromptu and we'll get that going. That's fine. All right. So, Ember, yes, the pickle wagon has a CCTV thing on it. When you're playing with other people, you can see their cell phones as video feeds, which is really cool. All right. I'm gonna leave this on expert difficulty. I like master, but expert gives you guys the opportunity to choose my fate.
Trick or treat.
And let's load up the thing. Ooh, I have to buy some equipment. We'll do that in a bit. Do that. A thermometer. I want one of those, 2 of those, 1 of those, 1 of those, And one of those, because why not? Okie dokie. Yeah, we'll do that. All right. No one's in the lobby. Let's go visit Vicky. Yeah, the dog wouldn't let her sleep in. Skip this. How am I missing all these EV evolutions? Something has to have changed in the alerts because I'm not getting them. All right, that, and that. So yeah, okay, yeah. So here, when you get in here, you pull out the monitor, which I guess we stashed someplace in here. Set up the laptop, right? The laptop has all of the cameras in the entire place available to it. Some of them show with lights on and off, but if I had multiple people, oh, hunt. That always amuses me. Everybody gets eaten by the hunt. If we had multiple people, you could see. Oh no, Natty, you survived. You survived. It was Boo Buddy who got taken. Yeah, the hunt targets everybody in chat. All recent chatters get targeted by the ghost. Alright, we're gonna swing around. We're gonna trip over the pumpkins. Look for the candy. Give me that candy. Do, 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 do. You have a lot more stamina in this game than you do in Phasmo, which is nice. Ooh, piece of candy.
Ooh, piece of candy.
I say that, then I get the, stamina for 1 minute candy. The plantation's nice. If you remember old Grafton where it had, like, the multiple exits. Plantation. That's the tower card. I thought Victoria was knocking. The plantation has a front door and a back door. It also has a door on the balcony up there. You can get over to the balcony, which is really cool. Okay, any candy over here? No. I always turn the front hall light on. It's kind of my way of checking to see if ghosts turn off lights. Some of them only turn off lights, some turn on lights, some don't touch lights at all. And remember, we are in a haunted house, not a haunted room. Boo Buddy should run fast, but he's also incorporeal, which is funny. I had contemplated taking him, like, setting it up so he couldn't be targeted. But I just find it funny that the ghost targets the ghost. It amuses me. Ooh, a piece of candy.
Ooh, piece of candy.
I'm just getting all the tricks today. There's an event that occurs in this dining room, and I really want to know what happens if a player is standing here when the event gets triggered. Or if can trigger when the event, or when a player is there. Okay, I'm gonna turn this light on because the basement does get rather dark. Ooh. You guys are burning those cards fast. Another washing machine. The breaker for the plantation is located down here. It's right here. If you are a player and you have died and you're a multiplayer, you can interact with the breakers, you can interact with the doors, you can interact with light switches. You can even interact with the evidence, some of the evidence gathering tools like the candles and the FLX pod to try and trick your friends.
Ooh, piece of candy.
Mercy did that to me actually one game. Bonus
All
cash.
right, piece of
Nice.
candy.
And bonus candy. Okay, I'll take 2 tricks for those 2 treats. Yeah, Mercy did that to me a couple weeks ago. She blew out the candles, made me think the ghost could light a candle and blow a candle out. Pulled the devil card. The devil card will do an event. And it sounded like it did an airball event. Okay, so close this door. That is not a Terrasak. The Terrasak. Double check that. My notes are a little off on the doors. Only one ghost can't close doors. No, it's the Tantalus that never closes doors. So we're going to limit it to Tantalus. A Tantalus will never close a door. Oh, it's raining out. It'll never shut or close doors. It'll never do the thing. Tantalus will leave the doors open. So if you have a door open, it'll leave it open. They can open doors. They will never shut or close the door. So it'll never do that, or it'll never do like a partial close. They don't touch the doors at all. Okay, opens doors, which is pretty much all ghosts can open doors. Turns on lights. Alright, let's step outside real quick. So go to my evidence and identify. Ghosts that can turn off lights only are the Teriaksuk, only turns lights off. And the Wewe Gum Bell only turns lights off. The Echo will never touch a light. They'll never turn it on or off. Hey Clay, how's it going? Oh. I wonder I'm missing chat. Hey, who turned that on? I'll put my overlay on. There we go. Oh, F9 lock that in place. There we go. That's better. There's also a radio on, which is the Strigoi, which means we can eliminate the Phantom because they don't turn radios on. Okay. So you were just in that room. You're not in that room. Oh, okay, you're in that room. Okay, we got our ghosts in the library. I want fix that, that, and that. We're gonna put 2 candles in the room, and then we're going to take a picture of that. By the way, the ghost can't see behind her. Just a heads up. If you end up behind the ghost, she can't see you. They have frontal line of sight, not 360. 21,000. Oh, I'm dead. Oh, sorry. We have a Shura. Yeah, we have a Shura. So, if you heard me counting, yeah, she is cute. If you heard me counting, I was counting out the... Alright, box 1, 2, or 3. Two. Two. Hangman. I'm not taking bad vision. You can't see anything with bad vision. Never take bad vision. Anything but bad vision. Bad vision is horrible. No worries. Okay. Let me up. Make my controls back, because it's a Shura. They're... Alright. So, identifier. We have... What is it? Holy Water is less effective, which eliminates the Wraith. They're normal. Wisp is normal. Pretty much everybody but the Shura and the... Yeah. Eliminates all of these lovely people. And since we've already eliminated the Teriasuk, or sorry, the Tantalus, because it's slamming door, we have a Shura on our hands. What tasks do I need to use still? Obviously, ghost photo and escape the ghost. Her blinks were all over the place. Poor angle. Nothing there. Nothing there. Nothing there. Alright. Oh! Pulled the devil card. That. We're going in armed to the teeth. Excuse me, sorry. They're here. That's the other big difference between Master and Expert. In Expert, the ghost won't turn the breaker off after a hunt. Hiding. Throw that away. Okay. Oh, come on, chat. Nimble. What do you mean I can't? There we go. Shura has a shorter hunt cooldown too. Okay. We're good. We can leave. Easy. 3 second. She has a 3 second disorient on spray. I'll explain that when we step outside here. No, no, Vicky, I'm leaving. Bye. Okay. Oh, I have to buy some Pokeballs. There we go. All right, so when I say a short spray, so with this little spray bottle, the Bad Kitty spray that we nicknamed it here, is holy water and spray bottle. Each bottle has 2 sprays. When you spray the ghost, you count down. You do a countdown or a count up. So, and if you hit 3 seconds, which is the growl the ghost makes when you spray them, is exactly 3 seconds long. The sound clip is 3 seconds long. No, he pulled the tarot card. What bug? Where did it bug again? It's not Bug Crusader. Clay pulled. Yeah, he pulled a card. So, if the ghost has a 3 second disorient on the spray, you're left with a Tantalus and a Shura. They're the only 2 ghosts that are short cooldown on spray. Every other ghost has a default of 5 seconds. If you reach 5 seconds, you do not have a Tantalus or a Shura. If you hit 8 seconds on your count, you have a Demon, a Wisp, or a Weiwei Gomba. Hey Theo, how's it going, my friend? So, we can stop the timer here. We eliminated the Tantalus because Victoria slammed the door in my face. And then, yeah, sure, we got freezing, which would eliminate a bunch of ghosts, but we just ignored that evidence. So the Tantalus was eliminated. The Phantom got eliminated because they turned on a radio. Phantoms only turned them off. We eliminated the Echo because they turned on and off a light. And the Teriasuk and the Weiwei Gumbo also can only turn lights off. Which left us with Wraith, Wisp, Strigoi, Skia, Revenant, Shura, Polti, Iblis, Forgotten, Doppelganger, Demon, Bahoot, and a Banshee. When she hunted and we sprayed her, and we had that 3 second effectiveness on the holy water, it left us with a Tantalus who we already eliminated because they closed the door. Which means, oh, Tantalus and the Shura, which means we just had a Shura left. Okay, Envy. Hope it's nothing too big and you can handle it just fine. But thanks for letting me know. All right, we're gonna drive back, restock. But yeah, Envy, reach out to me on Discord if you want to do one another time. All right. Identify the ghost, 8 candy. Yeah, because if you do it on Master, you get 10. But I don't need a whole lot of candy right now. So yeah, there we go. We had our Ashura. And let's go into do bingo identify real quick. And I got surprised by the thing. Okay, so our ghost was a Shura. We had photo of the ghost. Shura's evidence is EMF, thermal, and writing. Writing, EMF, and freezing. I got scammed on my photo. I deleted photos. There were no events. I don't even know if she lit a candle or not. Objective of that, objective of that, and that objective there. I did hide from the ghost. Oh boy, did I spray that ghost. I pulled a star card, and it was a fool. And then a hangman. And chat chose a hangman. And we're over here. All right, check your bingo cards. I've got a bunch of numbers called. And there we go. All right. And let's update our sheet here. We had our first Shura. Okay. Give me my tablet back. After I've eaten, try to get a head around calling bingo for this game. I need to try. Oh, Pickles, it's okay. We can walk through it together. All right. Not a problem. It's actually not all that difficult. It's just identifying what the events are, and I'll let you know what they are. But we can do it together. It's super easy. I need more holy water. And then I just need one more. Another candle. Double check my thing. Everything's good. That. You know what? Let's do writing book in there. Let's I'll grab a UV flashlight. Because those can be pictures. Yeah, a lot of it's calling it at the end of the game, at the end of the map, as Miller's guy says. So I'm gonna start putting down the book and like doing like a UV sweep for if I know we have a UV ghost, so I can get take the pictures and we can get the bingo calls for them. But I'm going to pretty much ignore the evidence and try to properly identify the ghost using the ghost traits. But we have 9 of our 18 ghosts. We're halfway there. Pickle, think of it like Phasmo. We'll just take a quick divergence here and explain how the bingo works on this one. So in Phasmo, you have, if you're doing 0 evidence runs, obviously you're not going to have all the evidence stuff. But on this one here, you got your standard ghost types, right? Yeah, I know. But you understand if I make the relation to Phasmo and how things will work. So you get your standard ghost types, right? All the ghost types up there. And then the ghosts can provide certain evidence. Writing, if they write in our handy dandy little book. That gives us a positive on writing. It could be anything from a scribble to, "Dear Diary, today I met the most wonderful grubbin. He visited my house, went looking for candy that those pesky kids had left behind, and took it all with him. Next, I hope he will return and remove the Halloween decorations. Clay, I've been shot. Now I'm haunting this place. With Victoria, we shall live happily ever after in the forever." So that's what evidence is. Ultraviolet, same thing in Phasmo. I got banged, Clay. Respectfully speaking. Ultraviolet's the same as Phasmo. It's a UV. Yeah, freezing. I know. Evidence of freezing is freezing. Is the temperature below 0 degrees. Not below 1 degree. It's below 0. So negative 0.1 and lower. Actually, I think it's technically 0 degrees and lower, which is freezing temperatures for water. Radiation is... Oh, I don't have the evidence in there. We'll just check that off at the end. But cheers to you, Theo. Oh, Clay. We should play some Devour sometime, Clay. And I just rubbed my contact loose. Radiation evidence is anything over 55 CPM. Theo, that's horrible. Okay. Razzie! You've chosen murder. Yes, you have. We'll see how slippery the grubbin is. Yeah, so radiation, anything over 55 CPM counts as a radiation. If you get 60 CPM, you have positive radiation. EMF on the EMF meter goes up to EMF 20 plus. It's got 5 lights on it. We missed you, Razzie. We did. Thank you for the lurk, my friend. Please don't be a stranger. I'll reach out to you and we'll talk later on Discord, okay? The first green light is always on. Hey, it's power, right? There's background EMF everywhere. It's just it is what it is. EMF 1 through 4, which are the number of the lights following it, represent the levels of EMF or electromagnetic frequency in the atmosphere or the area. At level 4, you're hitting an electromagnetic frequency of 20 plus, which is like getting EMF 5 reading on an EMF reader in Phasmo. Audio, spirit box. Did the ghost talk to you through the spirit box? Yes? Okay, you have audio. More like on the floor. Theo, it's actually you can do master with the starter box too. Photos, obviously, I have. If I take a photo of the ghost, the UV writing, or the inverted cross, that's a photo. Poor quality. It'll actually say when I look at the end of the game, look at some of the photos. They'll say bad angle, right? Poor quality, improper distance. Hey Barry, how's it going, my friend? The events. I'm not cleaning that up.
Hello there.
On every map, there is a... Thank you, Barry. I appreciate it. 3 months, my friend. True. True, Theo. That is true. Thank you, Barry, for 3 months. Crusader, I don't doubt that. Be gentle on the poor man, please. Oh yeah, we had a door slammed in my face. There we go. I'll explain the events as they happen. Each map has an event where it's like, I'm not cleaning that up. The ghost has done something like flipped the table, blown out all the cupboards, caused all the kitchen cabinets to explode, throwing everything everywhere. Something like that. You can't get writing, no, but what I'm going to do is when I find the ghost room, just so I can take the photo of it, I'm going to throw the book down, start putting the book down in the room. And then once we have identified the ghost and if we can still live, I'm going to try to get like a photo of the UV as well. because why not? Wow, the rain really does limit your vision. I like how they did that. But yeah, I'm gonna do some basic evidence gathering, but at the end, if it's something that you can take a picture of, UV or a book or you've read across, I'm gonna try to find. Oh, it's just the ghost. The big ghost outside. I don't know. I might still do Asylum. We'll see. I might take a break from Vicky and go visit Stevie. Ooh, piece of
All
candy.
right, piece of candy.
Yeah, Theo, by banning the spray bottles, you may have made it really difficult to identify the ghost and turn it into a coin flip, but we'll do what we can. Alright. Not in there. Open that, open that. Ah! Okay. Not a phantom, not a
Ooh,
Strigoi,
piece of
not a
candy.
Teriasuk. The Teriasuk only does partial manifestations. The Phantom does not do physical manifestations. And the Strigoi does not do... Great, I'm blind. Does not do anything but shadow events. And we had a full body manifestation there. Hey, congratulations on your bingo, Natty! Congratulations, Crusader! Could we get the mods to do the bingo win for Natty and Crusader, please? Give them their bingo win points. And then somebody remind me after stream to convert that over into a proper draw thing mechanic. Thank you, Milish Cat. Appreciate you. You're awesome. Okay, she's throwing stuff upstairs. And I'm getting all turned around. This way. So the devs were kind. Initially, or if you go through the tutorial, the tutorial will tell you, hey, the ghost can detect your cell phone torch, the flashlight on your cell phone. They didn't want their players running around in the dark, blind, slamming into walls and... Okay, not a Tantalus. For the record, that is what I call a door slam event. The ghost slammed the door in my face. Temperature's not in there, not in there. Alright, you gotta be upstairs, huh? You playing with radios in here? That door's locked. No hiding there. However, got close to Sooners down, can't make songs. The ghost, okay, this is the ghost room. That there, okay. The ghost can detect your electronic devices, so if you're walking around with a EMF turned on your belt, or you're walking around with the Geiger counter on your belt, right? Something along those lines, then the lighter. the Flex Pod, grab the book, and UV. So if I'm walking around, I got the flashlight, the UV flashlight on, right? And Victoria decides to start hunting me. And I'm running around going, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, I can't see you, do this here, right? She will detect the UV flashlight and find me. However, if I got my phone on and I'm using the light on my phone, then she can't detect the light. Okay. Second story there, second story bedroom. Oh, if I put them right there? No. Attic. Cigar room, dining room, foyer, or landing, bedroom, hallway. Okay. That one there. Have a good night, Freakinator. Have a good sleep. I do have ads coming up, by the way, my friends. I'm going to fire those off. And, do you guys want Boom Bears or do you want words on stream? Or the ad break? You want bears? Okay. Just bring up the boom bears. Excuse me, Steam. Do you mind popping up for me, please? Thank you. A little bit of boom bears. Connecting to Twitch. Alright, so yes, as you know, every hour we do make a 3-minute sacrifice to the Eldritch Gods of Twitch to keep them asleep in peace for the next hour. This means they will not run an ad when a Grubbin comes into the channel or run ads in the middle of our gameplay. We're going to play some Boom Bears. I'm going to double check that I got my settings on, nope, they're still sitting on 30, because why would they change? We're going to play some Boom Bears here. It'll be exclamation join to play when I go over that screen. I recommend at this point here, everybody top up the drink, grab a snack, hug your refrigerator, but not too much, take your medication in case you forgot, or maybe just get up and stretch like I plan on doing. We're going to play the Boom Bears. I'm going to hit the ad break, which is going to be this one. See everybody in 3 minutes.
Campfires flicker, whispers call. Slagathor's boots crunch on the ground, but his sanctified salt nowhere found. The salt, you forgot the line you didn't draw. The race steps closer and knows what it saw. A circle broken, a life unwound. The salt you forgot, now you're campfire bound. Mishaps tied like a ghostly chain. His breath turns frost, his heart feels pain. The raven glides with hollow grace. No salt, no line, no saving space. Lesson taught.
There we go. I'm going to stretch. Yes, I realize that you couldn't hear me, Crusader. Yes, you need Suno Pro in order to be play music on stream. You own the license. You have the licensing rights to the music that you create on the Suno Pro as long as you have a Suno Pro subscription. Oh, Natty's got a bomb. She's coming for you. Oh, Militia Cat. Ouch. Play, going for the bazooka. Militia Cat looking desperate here. Oh, Clay, big miss. Me just kind of wandering around over the side. Oh, what do I got? What do I got? Clay takes out the last Crusader. Militia Cat's still hanging on tight. Oh, are we going to eliminate each other again, Militia Cat? She's got a bomb. She's got a bomb. Oh, Clay and Natty dancing, doing a dance of death over there. Oh, that's brutal. Bombs are dropping, the match gets smaller. Oh, Clay taken out by Grub and Dad. Natty just winning. And look at that, Natty. We bombed each other. Congratulations on the win there, Natty. Welcome back from the ads. It was not rigged. Not in any way. You know what? Let's play another round here. This is fun. Exclamation join! Do one more round. 30 seconds on the clock. Let's see, Crusader, can you redeem yourself? Or will Clay come for you? Oh, Natty had 1 heart more than I did. So it would have taken 2 hits to take Natty out. Theo! Exclamation join! Exclamation join, Theo! Freaking last second. Oh, we got bombs starting to spawn on the map. Everyone's running around looking for their finest explosives. Oh, Freakinator's got a bazooka. Natty's got a bazooka. Oh, Freakinator, 2 for 1 shot. Nice. Clay down. Ooh, and Clay blew himself up. Oopsie. Look at Crusader still hanging around with 3 hearts. He's hanging on. Got himself a bazooka. He's going after the group. Oh, just took a hit. What's going on here? He has the potential of taking out Freakinator, who is heavily armed at this moment. Militia Cat is down to her last chance. Same with Freakinator. Natty, Crusader, Grub and Dad, all, well, Grub and Dad's now with 1 heart. Freakinator taken out by Natty. How's this gonna end? Oh, Militia Cat coming in savage. Natty taken out by Grub and Dad. All right, now it's the battle of the married couple. Oh, savage. Have a good night, Freakinator. Have a good night. Theo, you remind me a lot of my son. He would do nuke as well. Alright, welcome back, everyone. Let's get back into playing some of the other side. Let's move that over there. Alright. So, I got my FLX pod. The FLX pod functions very much like a motion sensor. However, certain ghosts cannot turn them off. For example, if I place the FLX pod there, and we hang back, you see the lights turning on? It means the ghost is walking around. That just tells me the ghost just walked, I think, into the cigar room. But yeah, so that's what the FLX pod does. It's like a motion sensor meets detector. I'm gonna turn this light on here. Is it this room? No, not this room. It's this room here. Alright, Ghost doesn't light the candles. I don't know anybody from Indiana. Well, we got our inverted cross, so let's go take a picture of that. Ghost just killed the breaker. No UV, no UV. Hunting. I just took a picture of nothing. Yeah, she's coming. No, she's downstairs. Not a wraith. You can hear the footsteps, not a wraith. I'm wondering if we have an echo. Hang on, there's a ghost specifically that mucks around with the breaker. I want my boop, boop. No UV. Ah, there we go. There we go. Like me, I'm the ghost. Are you the ghost, Clay? Because in the other side, if you're the ghost, you can muck around with the breaker. Alright, give me a second. I gotta remember which ghost plays with the breaker, because one of them can't. Give list, sure. I gotta get the hunt times going on here. Ooh, the echo can't interact with the main breaker. Only individual breakers can't turn on lights not there. Okay, thought it was the echo. So they turned off the breaker, not an echo. And just to confirm that it was the breaker, the full breaker itself, but I think all the lights went off before the hunt. Yeah. Yep, all the lights went off before the hunt. It's me, I'm the clay ghost. So, there's our ghost photo. Go in here. Bring up our timer, get that ready. When she's done hunting, I'm going to start the timer. Try to eliminate any of the short or long hunt cooldown ghosts. I can't wait for them to add the camcorders in there so we can like set up the cameras and be able to watch the light the candles in the rooms. Okay. Way. Turns lights off, lights only. Can't be a way. I think she's done. It might be a couple seconds off. Now she's playing with the breaker again. She's playing with lights too. Okay. "27 seconds, so let's go with 28:30. That open, that open, that open. 45. And that. The reason I'm opening all the doors is there are some really good looping spots up here. And if you have the doors open, then you can, well, make use of them. It also gives you escape routes. Okay. So we're heading into 90 seconds, which is a long cooldown. Funny enough, when these walls are here, they're not always here. This just counts as an official hiding spot. Oh, hey, look, candy.
Ooh, piece of candy.
Really? Oh, that was short. Hunting? No, it can't be. I don't hear her hunting. She a skier or a boo? Might be a skier. What's Skia good known for? Skia, unique spirit box, increased hunt. Can light candles, can't interact with that. Oh, this is not good. Hey, Huntress! Welcome in, Huntress. How you doing? Yeah, I'm peeking at the lights. Oh, she's coming upstairs. Or she came upstairs. Alright, start that timer again. Let's go check our FLX pod and our candles. Didn't want to go in that door anyways. Okay, has not put out or lit any of the candles. Still leaning heavily towards the Skia. No, I'm not looking at your knocking. And I'm not picking up your phone. Yes, yes, I hear you. Yes, yes, you want to call me, you want to talk to me about my extended warranty. I just need you to hunt exactly at 90 seconds. Can you do that, please, Vicky? Can you do that? Or, you know, light a candle? You can hunt now. Sorry about that, everybody. Come on, Victoria. Hunt me. Haunt me. Stop throwing stuff upstairs. Creepy door. You're just tinkling. There we go. I think we have a Skia. That or a very lazy ghost. I'm right here. I'm right here. Okay. I need to start that timer again. By the way, did I mention that I absolutely love the fact that there's a timer in the game? And you can hotkey it. Light a candle! Don't growl at me, lady. I mean, it's hot and all, but there's people watching. Yeah, only us can do that. Thank you. Okay. Identify, you're not a Skia. You're... What is it? You're not a demon. You're not a Shura. Not a Weiwei. You're not a Bahoot. You're a Forgotten. So, Poltergeist will throw. Okay, let's go through the things here. Wisps, they turn on lights. She's turned off lights. We know that. The Revenant is will light candles. Let's step outside and go through the logic here, because I'm going based off of two things. Yes, you're doing the heartbeat event, shadow event out there. Okay, so a Revenant will eat my stamina if I'm close, if I'm nearby, which would make her very difficult to escape. We haven't tried running from her yet. However, the Revenant will light candles. I've got a candle that is up, two candles upstairs. One that is lit, one that is unlit. I do this so that the ghost can either blow out the lit one or light the unlit one. It gives them the option to do so. And they like to play with the candles. We know it's the ghost room because we got the inverted cross interaction from there. So, Revenant, I'm not convinced it's a Revenant because it hasn't played with the candles at all. A Poltergeist, they can light and put out candles. They can turn off, both of these ghosts, by the way, can turn off the FLX pod. It hasn't done anything with the FLX pod except walk by it. Right? Iblis is... They will put out candles or they'll light candles. They're another one of those... They like to play with candles and light them or put them out. again, the ghost hasn't touched the candles. Doppelganger we can eliminate because she has never hunted from her room. The doppelganger will only ever hunt from its room. They will return back to their room after events or wandering around the house or doing their thing to hunt out of their room, their favorite room at all times. So we can eliminate them. Another EV evolution that I just missed. Banshee, again, the Banshee will light, is Banshee light candles? Yeah, Banshee. Missing on my notes here. Banshee. Banshee, they can only put candles out. Again, she hasn't touched the candles. The Forgotten they're kind of the hardest ghost to eliminate on zero evidence because they don't do anything. And they're also the easiest, kind of like a shade. So the Forgotten, they have an increased speed. That's it, and they can't interact with the FLX pod, right? And that's been left on. So, you know, the fact that they haven't mucked around with the candles at all this entire time leads me to believe it's the Forgotten. Forgotten's very much a generic ghost. They just don't play with the candles. They don't do much of anything. They're there. And if you're doing zero evidence, really, you identify them by eliminating everybody else. So say the ghost blew the candle out. Well, that would leave us with a Forgotten, an Iblis, and a Polty. Theo, the Forgotten does nothing. Yeah, you keep forgetting. It forgets to do stuff. So I'm going to go with the Forgotten. And let's see what we got here. That didn't go over my head. I clued in after I forgot that you were making a joke. I forgot that you were being funny, Theo. See? We had a Forgotten. And the evidence the Forgotten can give you is EMF, radiation, and UV. So for bingo, we're going to go into bingo here. We're going to start up at the top here. We did the Forgotten was the ghost type. We had evidence of UV. We would have had evidence of radiation. And we already have the evidence of EMF taken off. Let's go view the photos. So for those who helped me out with the bingo, if it was a poor quality photo, it would say poor quality here, or duplicate, or, you know, something along those lines. But, so we got our flip cross photo. I did get the UV photo, which is that lovely handprint. She did a growl, but that's about all she did. I don't think we can actually ever get these two objectives on this. Yeah. How many winners do we have here? Natty and Crusader. Okay. Do I have any numbers? I have a bunch of numbers, but nowhere near a win. And let's update our sheet here. We had gotten one. Okay. Let's go here. Inventory. I need to buy another candle. Oh. Excuse me, my friends. I'm so sorry. What's my candy like? 68. Okay. Would anybody like to join me for a couple games? Just because I'm doing zero evidence doesn't mean you have to. You can do full evidence runs if you choose to. You just, keep what you find yourself. We'll compare notes at the end. I like that color green. Pick a wagon, get an upgrade. All right, let's go back here. Okay. I'm parking. Open my container, grab 2 of those, 1 of those, and that. I start off with 2 spray bottles because, as you see, if I get a 3-second spray ghost and I'm in a bad spot, then, I went through all of those just trying to dodge her the first that one hunt. Or if I have 1, I can do the hunt check. I can watch for shape shifts. I can listen for her the distinct cry that one of the ghosts has. And then I have the second one here as a backup, which allows me to, get away if I need to. Alright, we're gonna go around and look for the Conde. This map is ideally played with 2 to 4 players. You can play it on solo. Some of the larger maps can be a bit daunting for a single player, like Abaddon Hollow's full. But once you get the favorite room narrowed down, you can avoid most of the rest of the map. And the ghost will never change her favorite room. Once it's set, it's set. Also, she can start doing stuff as soon as you pull out. Or pull into the house. And no outside candy today. Alright, my light that I use for echo tests. Again, the echo will not touch lights, so if that light stays on the entire time, then it leans towards echo. If somebody turns off the light, then they can turn lights off only. If they turn on other lights, then they turn on other lights. But I turn that one on because it's right at the front door, and the ghost does like to walk down those stairs and up those stairs and pass through that area, and there's a good chance that they'll interact with that light switch. Ooh, piece of candy.
Ooh, piece of candy.
Oh, I got squeaky shoes. Shadow event. Doesn't eliminate anybody. Squeak, squeak, squeak. That's... What was I stuck on? I will have to make a note of that for the devs. Oh, speaking of the devs, over this weekend, Artemis and I were playing some other side. And we ran into an issue after one of their patches. We could no longer see each other's lobbies. After some trial and error... Hi. After some trial and error, we discovered that I could see her lobby if I VPN'd into yes, Crusader, you can reach out on the other side of Discord. In order to see her lobby, I had to, and she could see mine, I had to VPN to the UK. And suddenly we were able to see each other's lobbies. It turns out there was a bug that they had not noticed and nobody else had submitted. I think actually Ducky and Corrupt noticed it and mentioned it as well. But the devs rolled out a patch, fixed it. We did some testing on it to make sure it was working, and lo and behold, all fixed up. Are you in this room? Are you in the cigar room? Okay, I'm gonna come back to you. Okay, turns on radios. That's not a phantom.
Ooh, piece of candy.
Step outside real quick. Excuse me, sorry. Phantoms cannot turn radios on, they only turn them off. Yeah, this is your room. Step outside here real quick. Turns on lights. Not an echo. Not a Terry Sook. Not a Wewe Gombo. Closes doors. Not a Tantalus. Well, that's actually a very convenient room for you to be in. Yeah, definitely your room. Okay. Hold the head. Yeah, Hermit locked the deck. If you're ever questioning whether or not you have the room for the ghost correct, you can put the Sanctified Cross in the room. If the ghost turns, rotates that cross, then you have the room. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention one of the big differences between Master and Expert is you can see your sanity meter. No. Okay, well you just did that and I scanned myself out of a photo. Why are you off? You shouldn't be off. What did you turn off? Reconnect. Do that. There we go. Yeah, you can pick up Sanctified Crosses and the books and all the other, like, the placeable evidence items and refresh them. It's really useful on... before I put those on, grab that and that. It's really useful on cleanse runs, where the ghost can give you varying degrees of evidence. Like it can give you EMF 1 at one point, and then EMF, 3. You always take the highest value that you get. You do turn lights off. And we're gonna light that candle. Hold on to that. Again, testing whether we got that. So turns lights on and off. We have eliminated the wisp because they only turn lights on. I'm currently leaning towards a Strigoi because the Strigoi plays with the radio. I don't know if it's still running or not. We'll go find out. Let's grab that and that for the photos. It's so dark out here. Evans agrees. Good morning. How you doing, my friend? I mean, you could be a Pulte. Okay, take the picture, then pick it up. Jeez. Put that down. Oh, yeah, here we go. Okay, we just lost it. Yeah, you're in here playing with stuff. What are you throwing around? Not that. You playing with that? Not that. Okay, throw something. Cabinet doors do not... Well, they count as doors for the sake of grabbing UV. I don't know if they count as doors for the ghost can grab them. Okay, you're not a demon. So a demon, when they touch something, they leave a heat residue behind. Demons, yeah, demons are UV. But I'm not getting any heat residue off of them. If I put the thermometer here on the light switch or the door, I should be getting... It should be hot, but it's not. Are you trying to prove a point? I know, you're standing, you're literally standing right there. Oh, now you're leaving? Now you're wandering off? With all 4 or 5 lights lit up on this, Victoria was literally standing right here. Oh, you're hunting. You're not a doppelganger. Oh, really? You're upstairs. Where are you, lady? Vicky, darling. Vicky. You weren't upstairs, you tricksy minx. Alright, which card am I pulling? Which box? 1. Anyone else? Anyone else? Going once, going twice. No, Crusader, they can all hunt while you're in the room. When it is. Remember, it's a haunted house, not a haunted room. The star. Star means I get to come back to life with no consequences. A little dizzy. Yeah, you're playing with that and that. Okay. Interesting. There you are. Okay. Not a wraith, we can hear footprints, or footsteps. Not an Iblis, I didn't see any shapeshifts. I was able to get away with just fine. Not with doppelganger, she's hunting from her room. Start a hunt timer here. I should started that from when I sprayed her. It's my bottle's like 1 use left on that, and that one is empty. Okay. Breakers out. I still think this is a Strigoi. I stopped doing that. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So, can't do that. Doesn't play with the candles. So the Wraith will target a specific person. They also don't make sounds. I need to be in here. You can't hear their footsteps when they're walking, because, well, Wraiths don't have Wraiths. And they target one person specific. Wraiths don't have Wraiths. They don't have feet. Identifier, we had normal. We salute those who pull guard. Holy water, whisk, wig on bow is normal. The 3 second would be the. Sure, we don't have that. It was normal. Don't have to worry about that. 2 minutes. Bahoot, maybe? A Bahoot has a long cooldown time. They also have a trait where the room will get colder before they hunt. Yeah. What Milishkat said there. But I know we don't have a sure demon away wig on bell. Okay, start that timer. Okay, are you doing anything with the FLX pod? Like, do I need to step outside for this? Nothing. You're not a Bahoot. Are you another forgotten? Did you forget you're supposed to change ghosts between maps? Well, that would have been a nice shot. Oh yeah, blame me, blame me. Thank you, Clay. I appreciate that. Oh. Is that a hunt? Yeah. So you're a normal ghost. And I'm starting to lose my voice today. That's not good. You don't play with that, you turn on stuff. Still think you're Strigoi. Normal hunt. You're not a... Yeah. You're not a bahoon. I think you're just a Strigoi. Normal that. Plays with radios. Okay, let's go wait outside and see if it does anything with those candles. Put that up. Put that there. No. Stop it. Okay, I can see my candles. I'm gonna give the ghost some time to just be herself in there. Grub something, blame you, you blame chat, circle. I'm not blaming anybody. Oh.
Hello there.
Hey Sylvie, how you doing? Like, just light the candle. If you're a Strigoi, you can light the candle. I mean, you're also playing with the door. Or are you a forgotten? Again. Alright, I think I have all my objectives. Yeah, I do. We're gonna guess a forgotten and go. Once again, not playing with the candles, it's not playing with the FLX pod. The Banshee, Pulte, and Strigoi that we got there would have done something with those candles by now. I 50-50 split between a Strigoi and a Forgotten. I'm going to go with Forgotten. Boo Buddy. Oh. Another Forgotten. I'm going to update that to 2. You guys are sweet. And do that. All right, let's do bingo up real quick. Bingo, bingo, bingo. I did randomly start singing. We had another forgotten. She did boo. She did a look at me. I don't think she did any creepy walking. I mean, I did ask if that was a hunt. Chat pulled the star card. Excuse me. Sorry, everybody. Okay, we're going to do this. Sylvie, congratulations on your bingo win. All right, I'm going to try one more game. Oh, Clay, congratulations on your bingo win. I'm going to try one more game, and if my voice keeps getting greedy. First 3, yes. You're such a copycat. Oh my god, stop copying me. Mom, she's copying me. Mom. She's copying me, Mom. Dad, she touched my toys. There's the clip coming. Double check your cards. Do that. All right. Let's do another Vicky run. So if you're wondering why I'm running the same map over and over again, I'm trying to get the 18 Ghosts of Vicky. There are 18 ghost types in the other side, and I'm trying to get at least one of every ghost type for Vicky. So it's the 18 Ghosts of Victoria, or the 18 Ghosts of the Plantation. Once I have that, we'll move on to another map, and we'll do the 18 spirits of that map. What do my jokes and ghosts have in common? They both get boos. And groans. I forgot to restock the truck. I've only got one candle to play with. Alright, let's land around outside and look for the candy. Have you ever played the other side, Clay or Sylvie? I have thought about restocking Clay. I did think about it. I thought I'd done it, but apparently I forgot to do it. I was in such a hurry to go see Victoria again. Ooh, piece of candy.
Ooh, piece of candy.
I highly recommend it. Blurry. This is how I see the world. Hang on a second. Yep, that's a wall. That's the wall. Okay, let's find the doorknob. Hang on. There. I think that's the doorknob. There we go. Can't see anything with all this light. There's the doorknob. There we go. If I don't have my contacts in, my vision is about as bad as this. There we go. I recommend it. I highly recommend the game. If you enjoy the ghost hunting genre games, I recommend it. This game here still startles me. It still gets me with its jump scares, right? It's not happening every time now, but it still is happening. Okay. I have ads coming up in 5 minutes. I'm going to fire those off. She's already throwing stuff. And we're going to play some Boom Bears while the ads are up. Yes, bears. Bears! Alright, so every hour I do make a sacrifice of 3 minutes of our time to the Eldritch Gods of Twitch to keep them asleep and appeased for the next hour. This means that they won't play ads when a Grubbin comes in the channel or play ads in the middle of our gameplay. I recommend that you top up your drink, grab a snack, hug your refrigerator, not too much. We've had complaints. Take a stretch break, take your meds if you've forgotten to do so. And for those who have Turbo or subscription, we're going to do some Boom Bears. It'll be exclamation join to join in. I'm going to fire off the ad breaks now. I will see everybody in 3 minutes. And I'm going to let my voice rest and not commentate this round. So I'll be back in 3 minutes. Exclamation join? No, why are you doing this? I said Boom Bears. Play Boom Bears. Exclamation join. And I'll be right back. Congratulations, Crusader, on your win there. We'll fire for another round.
Eyes wide open like they already know.
Got him. Oh, I'm hitting the random button, not the... I'm just doing that. Okay, got him. Play. Exclamation join! My little bear, you can do it. You can do it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Light the fuse. Let's go. Our little bears are running around. Oh, we got some explosives. Crusader's got a bazooka. Oh, he tries to take a shot at Grubbin-Dad. Sylvan Kiss snipes the bazooka. Takes a shot, Crusader. Ow. Everyone's going for the red bear. Sylvie's on her last legs for Sylvie. And she blew herself up. I mean, I stepped into a minefield, so that mother's cat just dominating the battlefield. Although her aim is a little questionable. Crusader's got a grenade. Oh, Melissa shot the bazooka. And with pinpoint accuracy, she goes to level 6. Congratulations on the win there. And welcome back, everybody, from the ads. We're going to end that round of bingo. We're going to start up a new bingo card. That. And that. I think that's what I need. There we go. New bingo's open. Aim better. Get good. Come back to the other side. And Boom Bears, you can go over there. I don't need you guys up on my screen right now. Savage. All right. I'm minorly obsessed with playing all forms of bingo on Twitch. All right, we got our lights on up here, what I use for echo testing. Bring our camera out just in case. Let's take a look in here for candy. Real quick. There is a Halloween event going on right now. And actually, after this map, I'll show you guys some of the Halloween stuff. One of the features of the game is you can decorate your base. You can customize your character, and they are adding more and more customizations. Yes, I will check that off, or Militia Cat can check off. Forgot to load ban. Thank you for the reminder. It will be on this card since the cards were reset. And it was reset on this map. Open. If you're like me and you struggle with opening doors, there is a easy door option where you can click on the door to open it. It's a little wonky at times where you have to click on the right side of the door to like open and close it, but breaker for the plantation once again is always located in the basement.
Oh, piece of candy.
Really? Somebody's playing with doors upstairs.
Oh,
see what I mean? She still gets me. Not a Strigoi. Not a Phantom. Hey, Razzie, welcome back, my friend.
Ooh, piece of candy.
Vicky, you know how to get my heart racing. Razzie, Wazzie. All right, Theo. Thank you.
Wah!
So she's not a Strigoi, she's not a Phantom, because we had a physical manifestation. Not a Terrasuk? I always forget that one. Getting tinkly upstairs. Not a... Yeah, Changeless Adores Terrasuka's physical manifestation, so... Not them. Lights are still on here. Just tinkling upstairs. Oh. Well, we already know you're not a Strigoi or a Phantom. Okay. Hold the tower. that and that. Playing with the... Why am I getting stuck on the door? There's the cross. Grab a picture of that. Got the Burmese. No worries, Razzie. No need to apologize. I understand real life gets in the way. How you doing, my friend? Hello? Hello? So that. Alright. I need that. Now, is there a camera for the library? Second floor, kitchen, basement, attic. Second floor, front foyer. Gives me the wrong angle. Cigar room. Dining room. Wrong angle. Oh no. I'll reach out and we can talk. We'll talk on Discord afterwards, okay, my friend? I've been wondering where you've been. I was actually going to reach out to you today. Starting to get worried. I'm doing good. I've got a bit of like a scratchy voice today. But beyond that, I'm doing good. I'm really enjoying the other side. And... okay. So let's step outside. So that was the FLX pod turning off. That be-doo, 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 be-doo. Which... ghosts that cannot interact with the FLX pod are the Echo, the Forgotten, the Phantom, the Skia, and the Tantalus. So, Forgotten, Echo, Skia, Forgotten, Phantom, Echo, Tantalus, and Skia. They can't touch that. Every other ghost can. Okay. Got the... Razzie, if you want to play some games offline, I will happily walk you through and teach you how to play. And we can do so in a private lobby. We ended up getting everything sorted out and fixed for... with the region stuff. Will you stop it? Okay, can you put the candle out? Oh. Well, that'll narrow it down a lot. If I go off of the evidence we got there, do this, we had freezing and writing, gives us these three ghosts. These three. Hey, Red. Keep bouncing around down there. Laying on my power cables. Wait, Gone Bell. You've got a limited how. Turns off lights because you turned on a light. Yeah, no, Razzie, I will happily teach anybody how to play this game. I will happily teach you how to play. Did you put out the candle? Yes, you did. Alright. So, can extinguish candles. We eliminate the Revenant, because they can only light candles. The Strigoi, which we've already eliminated. The Doppelganger can only light candles. The Wisp can only light candles. The Skia, which we've already eliminated, can only light candles, which leaves us with A Polty, a Shura, a Bahoot, a Demon, Banshee. What does Banshees do? I'm still learning all the traits myself, so don't feel bad.
Hello there.
Hello there. Banshee. Banshee's a light. Yeah, they can light, put candles up. Okay. Back to your normal state, insane. Okay. You really like poking that door, don't you? Well, not getting that. You play with that, you do with that, you do that, okay. You're not gonna light the candle. I guess I need you to hunt. Hunt will tell me quite a bit. Actually, I want that one. Oh, that's the tower. Was that the tower? No, that's the devil card. Alright. Make sure all my doors are open. Those are open. This pathway is open. I haven't checked upstairs for candy. We might as well do that while we're waiting. I don't recognize... I don't recognize that. Where's it from? Finally, don't recognize that. Where is that from? Also, finally, not the lines. Knit the lines. I found that sound on... what was it? One of the sound sites. It's just a generic ghost sound. I got a link for it somewhere. Let's check outside here real quick. I'm just looking for candy right now while I wait for the ghost to... what's my heart rate at? Not a demon. Demons hunt at 90 BPM. 96 BPM? Yeah, I think it's 90 or 96. This TV static is all I pull when I get the devil or the tower. It's a random chance. Ooh, piece of candy.
Oh, piece of candy.
It's a random chance for sound. Like, it could do the visual effect. It can do... that.
Oh, piece of candy.
Great, I got more sanity back. Oh, cool, we got this side. This side's a little awkward to get into, but you have to crouch to get past the banister. Boo Buddy does drive it. Well, Boo Buddy's the most frequent chatter in the chat. Like, he's a bot. Let's be honest. Oh, you turned off a light. We already eliminated all the light ghosts. Yeah, he's the #1 chatter. But he's a bot, so... Okay, we're hunting. He's a ghost. You gonna come upstairs, Vicky? Or do I need to come downstairs to you? Because I wanna miss you. I missed you. Where are you, Vicky? You downstairs? Thanks, Vicky. We'll just start a normal hunt timer. I completely missed you. Hello? Now, children, don't make me turn this hunt around. Alright, so I started a hunt timer. At 40 seconds, we have a short cooldown ghost. At 60 seconds, we have a normal cooldown. And at 90, we have an extended cooldown hunt ghost. The ghost can choose to not hunt. They can choose to just be like, yep, I'm doing me. Thanks for breaking the light, Vicky. I wasn't using that light bulb anyways. Oh, door that I left open or closed. I think I have all the candy from here. Oh, devil card. That is such a cool effect I got going on there. I like that. I am open to suggestions for ways to improve or things to add to the tarot deck. Let me know on Discord, please, if you have a suggestion. I still may add the triggering of a drop, like dropping the items when you pull the tower card. So when you pull a tower card, there's a chance that you could cause whatever I have in my hand to drop in Phasmo and the other side. That was some weird rendering, Tara. Vicky. So what I mean by the ghost can choose to just not hunt? Like right now I'd be going, okay, so this is a long cooldown ghost. No. Reset that. Meds, hiding, drop equipment coming. At some point in the future date, there may not be, may or not be disclosed or a later date. Yeah. Well, the sanity meds would be an interesting mechanic because I can make it so there's only 4 available, and like the tarot deck, there's only 10 cards for the entire chat. All right, so you guys would literally be rushing, going, "Oh no, I lost sanity." Well, I'm gonna do a exclamation meds to regain 20 sanity, so I can try pulling another card. The hide thing, I'd have to put up a proper like visual cue on the hunt timer. Excuse me. Sorry, everybody. Okay, lady. Go identify, and I go writing and freezing. What am I left with? Shura, Iblis, and Bahout. Well, that would make sense, because you're not doing anything. Oh, I heard your footsteps. Is that candle lit? So, you just have to break line of sight for most ghosts. That was normal. Normal spray. Eliminates the Shura. Unless that timer was at 3 seconds. I missed it. Okay. Identifier. Don't think you're a Shura. Not Niblis. Let's go check the... Go check the candle. Still not lit. Which eliminates the Banshee. And I've been in there long enough that you haven't been throwing anything. And I bet you, I'll bet you, if I go here, grab another one of those. We go into that room right now, grab a thermometer, we're going to see frigid temperatures are pretty close to it. Yep. Okay. So yes, freezing is an evidence. But the Bahout, when they, at the start of their hunt, drops the temperature of the room down to like minus 20 degrees, and then it takes it a little bit for it to come back up. So I'm going to go with Bahout because that candle is still not lit, and I don't believe it's a Pulte. Because, well, our candle's not lit, and it's had plenty of time to do that. Sneaky girl. Jeez. Yeah, we're going Bahout. Boots are also long hunt cooldowns. Yeah. She gave us plenty of time to do that there. But yeah, Sylvie, like, I didn't see her coming. Like, I heard the heartbeat, I'm like, where are you, where are you, where are you? Bad kitty! Bad kitty! You done? You done? Hey, honestly, I thought I was cooked too. I thought I was cooked too when she popped out of the, popped out of those shadows there. Got all of my objectives. I'm gonna go with Bahout. And pretty ghost lady. Got the rating for our photos across. Okay. It's one thing I love about the game is it can still, like, I still get jumps by it every once in a while. It's great. Like, you're walking around, you're expecting the ghost to, appear and go, ah! Right? But having the ghosts like suddenly like appear out of the shadows with the because they with their way their blinks work. She came around the corner invisible and manifested right in front of me with her hands out. And was like, okay. I mean, that would have been a great photo. All right, let's restock the truck. Inventory. And then I'll show you guys all the cosmetics and such. Okay. We need one candle. One candle. 2 sprays. Hey, Elmo, how's it going, my friend? Thank you for popping in. You know I appreciate that. I appreciate you just popping in and saying hi. Okay. So they have the Halloween event on right now. This is the details about the Halloween event. All right. In-game pass gives you 2 candy. Identify the ghost correctly on the different difficulties gives you increased candies. You can go to different lobbies and you can trick or treat. You can visit someone's lobby and go trick or treat and click on their candy bucket, get 5 candy that way. Maps have different amounts of candy. The asylum and mansion and the full cemetery have a minimum of 8 pieces of candy, a maximum of 10. You can also do the cleanse mode. Different difficulties give you different amounts of candy. Why do you want candy, you ask? Well, first off, there's this beautiful trophy. But you can get cosmetic costumes. Some of them are gendered for both. Some of them are male only. Some of them are female only. But you can get those costumes. They're 150 candy each. Then you can get Halloween-themed base decorations. I've got them all because I've got the trophy. But you can buy all the Halloween-based theme decorations. I love that painting there. It's my favorite. And then there's the bonus ones which they added after the event, which includes the Abaddon Hollows hoodie and Abaddon Hollows trinket, which you could only get at the time that when they released the Abaddon Hollows map. It was a limited time thing, and they added it in here as part of the bonuses so that new players have the opportunity to at least get the hoodie. The hoodie's the writing on the arms glows in the dark. It's really cool. And then if you have all of your candy, you can trade it in for Easter eggs, for unlocking the wreath or the tree or the bunny ears. Or if you're saving up for any of the bases or whatnot, or you just, die a lot, you can trade it in for cash. $1,700 is about the same amount of cash you would make running an expert plantation on Identify. So, it's not bad. I'm currently trying to get my Easter eggs. I need
Trick or treat.
another 200 candy. Yeah, you see up here, people are popping in to trick-or-treating. I have a public lobby open, so they could come in, they walk in, they walk on up here and go click on the candy bucket. Oh, yep, and this little guy here, this little floating pumpkin is my trophy. Let's move my candy bucket out of the way. So there you go, there's the trophy. And you can change the light color on it too, which is really cool. What? Keep forgetting I want that. It's Q and E. That. Cosmetics. There's tons of cosmetics. Hey Elmo, thank you very much for the bits. I appreciate that. How's work going today? Have they got you on chat or well obviously you're on chat.
Hello there.
Hello. The character customization, there's 2 different models. You got Mike and Michelle. Mike is the male character model, And Michelle's the female one. You can customize everything from the skin tone to your hairstyle. There's Bald Mike. Go back with that. Then you can go down in here. You can do facial hair, right? None, mustache, horseshoe mustache, goatee, ducktail, chin strap. This is for the male. And eye color, and obviously you can customize hair color. Clothing, you got some really interesting clothing one. These are all the costumes that you unlocked. I get put inbound. The calls are slow, but for now I'm on track. Okay. Yeah, there's a clown costume. So these are the male Halloween costumes you can unlock. I'm gonna go with none. Tops, you've got varying t-shirts. You got your standard t-shirt, you can change the color of it. An interesting galaxy or wormhole one. Pattern one, you could change that. Then there's some adorable ones, like the Cursed But Cute. All my friends are dead. Roses that are red, I'm dead inside. That wasn't a banshee, that was me. I know some people who should be wearing that shirt all the time. I ain't scared of no ghosts. I like that one. That's a fun one too. Talk spirit box to me. By the way, if you do die in the game, you can talk to the dead players through the spirit box. That's why I always throw one in the loadout. The standard paranormal investigation unit other side shirt. All my exes are possessed. Knock once for yes. Knock twice if you hate me. Knock knock. I like this one, possession. I thought you meant obsession. So there's a bunch of cosmetics you can get. Tank top, long sleeve, zip up hoodie. This is the Abaddon Hollows one. That writing glows in the dark. You can change the color of... oh yeah, the shirt decal. So, like I can go with... Yeah. I can go with a nice hot pink, or I can go with a, good vibrant red glow at night. There. I'm your exit sign. And the shirt, I can go with a nice black shirt underneath with 0 saturation. Red, yeah, look at that. Look at that glow. It's hard to do in my lobby. Also, there's pants. You got shorts and denim jeans. Different footwear. These spiderwebs glow in the dark too. You just can't change the color of them. And the females have a whole range of customization too for their outfits. Like, if I go over here to Michelle, right? There's the base Michelle. And if I go here, you got outfits for the costumes. You got the nun, skeleton, 80s, the cutie, the witch, the burglar, which are the Halloween costumes. I've got bunny ears on, but tops, you can do zip-up hoodies. Same range of hoodies that the male character gets, including the adorable EMF one. The Abaddon Hollows one. The Dead Brides Club. Cat one, the doll face. This is Halloween 2025 hoodie. And the eyesore. What is this one called? I don't know what that one's called, but that is a nightmare. Not on that one. Oh, it's a knit hoodie. It's a Halloween knit hoodie. And then they got the t-shirts, The bullet holes. Dolls, obsession. Other side. It has not yet. But they are working on a survive the night mode. Go back my facial hair. There we go. There is a survive the night mode that they're working on. They're also working on tweaking out various aspects of the game. It's still very much in development. Again, like the game came out in March of this year, and saturation down. Came out in March, so it's still early access. It's true early access. The developers are doing amazing jobs on it. They have found several issues that popped up because I keep clicking the wrong button. That have popped up because of the Halloween event. I've made one of my own. Like I adopted one of like the Phasma ones of getting one of each of the different ghosts. There is zero evidence, so you can choose to do zero evidence runs. Those are some shoes. I'm gonna go back with those. So you can play with zero evidence, which means you just don't take any of the evidence stuff in. There's an official challenge that they've got on their Discord, where you go and you buy the loaner equipment, which is $0, so it's free, and you identify the ghost, or you identify the ghost on Master using that. Some of them come already pre-unlocked. The Abaddon hoodie and the costumes you unlock by candy. So all of those Halloween costumes are unlocked through the Halloween event that's going on until the 10th of November. And then the Abaddon hoodie, this one here, the one I'm currently wearing, is unlocked as a bonus unlock that you spend candy on to unlock that. So they're adding customizables to the game. The bunny ears I have are these bunny ears. I got mine as part of a bug where they accidentally gave everybody bunny ears that logged in within a certain couple days. But I still plan on spending the eggs to get them just to unlock it, officially. They didn't roll back the oops, we gave everybody bunny ears thing. They just said, okay, we fixed it. But their official challenge they have is Master Identify using only the loaner package, and Master Cleanse using only the loaner package. The loaner package includes one each piece of identifying equipment and one sanity mid. The basic equipment. It's all the basic stuff. Me just come home. I'm so hopeful. Quibble, welcome in. Yeah, hopefully you're thinking candies. I will happily help you grind candies out, Quibble. Okay? We can make a plan for a weekend if you're available. If not, we'll figure out some time. We can sit down. We can grind candies out. If we do Master Identifies on Jeb's map, which is the second one. Is the stream lagging? I don't know. Am I lagging today? A little behind? Okay. Yeah, you might need to reload me. There was a bit of a drop in the... There was a bit of a lag drop there. Where was I going? Yeah, 5 to 10 minutes, you can get 18 to 21 candies. We just grind the one map over and over again. I'll help you get your candy, Quibble. And Razzie, you as well. Hold on. Seems a lot better than Faz having the same. Razzie, I 100% agree with you, but like my biggest beef with the Faz trophy is that there were people who had the trophy last year, and it was the fully upgraded version of the trophy, and they downgraded the trophy to the very basic one, which means that those people who had the trophy had to regrind for it. Right? Like Madeline, she had the full trophy. They reset her trophy on her, and she had to regrind for it. And that's no, you don't do that. Um, Equipment wise, this works the same as this. Exactly the same. This makes noise. This has a number on it. They do the exact same thing. It doesn't matter which one you bring. This one's nice because it reminds you that it's turned on when the ghost hunts, whereas this one is silent. So if you forget to turn it off and the ghost hunts, they will find you. Well, they're also not fixing any of their bugs, Razzie. The devs fixed a huge amount of bugs this past weekend. I'm just going. I don't know what the trophy looked like last year. I'm just going off of what some other people have told me, is that the trophy they had last year got reset, and they have to regrind for it. This thermometer, by the way, you can put on the wall. So if you think you found the ghost room and you're not quite sure, or you want to check for the Bahoot, you can stick that on the wall. I like having one of these if I'm playing multiplayer, because what I'll do is we find the ghost room, I'll stick that thermometer on the wall, and then anybody who is dead can still see the temperature and be able to help gather evidence. That trophy looked last year like it does now. Is a basic one. I don't know, Quibble. I don't know. UV glow stick works the same as the flashlight, except you can, once you crack it, you can leave it on your belt at all times, walk around and go, oh, hey, look, there's a handprint on the wall. Shake it every once in a while. The drawing easel versus the blank book. The drawing easel has 4 pages on it, so the ghost can do 4 writings. This is really good for cleanse. This is really good for your general evidence grinds. Spirit box versus the infrasound receiver. You can place this in the room, the ghost room, or on the map where the ghost is wandering around interacting a lot. And if the ghost does a sound interaction, this will record it while you're there or not. You don't even have to be inside the building for this to do its job. This one here only works if the ghost is nearby, and you only hear it if you're nearby. Yeah, I don't know. I can't do the grind, like the constant like grinding of for points in right now. I did it for Easter. I would love my trophy. Honestly, I would, but it's something like over almost 4,000 points to grind to get, and you have to be constantly grinding it. So if you a slow player like I am, then it's going to take a lot longer to do. I'm not upset about the game. I'm upset. Well, I am upset that they haven't fixed the ghost behaviors. or some of the other random interactions the ghosts can do in the game. Like, that bothers me that they've been around, been around for so long and they haven't bothered fixing them. They're a team of like 22 some odd 22 or more people. The devs for this game are a team of 3. Hello, Mary. How are you doing? Flick rate is just too much. Yeah, if you play casual, it would take time. Like 800. Yeah, it's a lot. See, Quibble, that would be cool if there was a way to unlock some of the old trophies. That would be cool, right? But there isn't, and it is what it is. Like, the devs here put these 2 items into the game. You can buy these 2 items with candy. These were only available during the Abaddon Hollows release. And a lot of players, like a lot of the new players that have come to the game, weren't there for the Abaddon Hollows release. Really liked the hoodies and this little thing, so they added these 2 pieces in there. There's a bunch of other cosmetics that were only available during the Abaddon Hollows that they haven't added in. Like the pants that the female model has that has 2 glow-in-the-dark ghosts, one on each butt cheek. They're hilarious. I love them. Yeah, Razzie, that was a disaster. This past weekend, Artemis and myself, we couldn't see each other in the lobbies. So if I go multiplayer and I end this real quick, end my session. Okay, fine. You're gonna be like that. Exit to main menu. I've had it open for a bit. Artemis and I couldn't see each other for all of Friday. We had planned on streaming together and playing games together with each other on stream. We got lucky that we had some friends who were also playing, and we were able to hop into their games with them, but we couldn't see each other. And I reached out to the devs and sat down with D. We went through the whole, okay, let's make sure it's not us that's the problem. First off, let's eliminate the player factor, which I'm okay with. We did the modem resets, we did port forwarding, did a bunch of other tests to make sure that, figure out what's going on. All of it came back, no, there's absolutely nothing wrong on our end. I did a VPN into the UK, to a UK host, and was immediately able to see her and a bunch of other lobbies that I couldn't see before. And once we had that there, I relayed that information back to D, and the next morning at 6 a.m. they had rolled out a patch to fix a bug. Yeah, you can have more than 4 players. You can have 6. My lobby can have 6 players in it. 6 of us can play. So, you, Quibble, Malishcat, anybody, we can bring 6 people in there. You can never see lobbies? That's been fixed, Quibble. There was a regional bug. There was a bug that was in the game where... So they're using the Steam lobby engine. And first off, the Steam lobby engine has a maximum of 50 lobbies that it can show you. Well, they fixed it, right? However, there was a bug when they implemented that they didn't catch or weren't aware of at the time, where it was limiting the lobbies by region. You know how in Phasmophobia you have to select, North America or this EU or Asia or, right? If Artemis is in the EU region, I'm in the North America region, and the 2 regions weren't talking to each other. We reported that to D. We worked with D. D rolled out a patch, asked us to verify and test that it was working. We were able to verify that it was tested and working. They did that. They rolled out a patch for that in less than 12 hours. Like, I will sing the praises of the dev team for this game. Like, Perfect Arc. We all know Arc. That's Artemis' husband. I couldn't see his lobby because he's in EU. Now we can. He doesn't have much in his lobby, but he's saving up for the big one.
Trick or treat.
He's also got the little car still. So they fixed and they fixed a bunch of other bugs. I mean, this is a bug here that exists because my game has been running for 12 hours or so. And I just need to restart it to fix the going back into the lobby thing. But yeah, I highly recommend if you are interested in ghost hunting games. Where's one of the new lobbies? Where's the new one? Let's go visit Twisted. He's got a cool one. If you're interested in ghost hunting genre, I definitely recommend The Other Side. Also, the lighting on the door here is caused because the light is reflecting off of the reflective surface of these balls, and if you look at them, they actually have a texture, like a fabric texture on it, and it is reflecting off of that.
We're coming for you.
Oh yeah? Bring it on. Bring it on, boy. Bring it on. Hello, Twisted.
Are you scared?
This is the new lobby.
Trick or treat.
It is huge.
We're coming for you.
It's the art gallery. It is $150,000. Multi-floor. Gonna close his doors for him. But multi-floor. A little lobby. Like this place is huge. It's awesome. Yeah, upper floor plus. Oh, and you can put decorations outside. There's a little walk space outside. Give me a second here. Gentlemen.
I will end you. Are you scared?
So there's like a little street out here. You can walk. You can run along it for a little bit. Make a full house. This place is, yeah, the place is huge. But it's got like the full garage. Oh, yeah, this is another cool thing. Apologize for what I'm about to do.
I will end you.
These things, they open up. So there's the Easter trophy. There's the Halloween trophy. The trophy cases open. And you can put stuff in there.
We're coming.
Twisted Killer is a content creator for The Other Side. That's why I came here. He's also a really nice guy. Okay, you know, I think I'm gonna call it here. My voice is starting to get a little sore. But if anybody wants to join me in playing some other side, I will leave my lobby open. Multiplayer, create that. Creates public session. I am down for playing games offline. But yeah, my voice is starting to get a little sore. I have not been getting the best sleep lately, and that is on me. And I think I might be coming down with something. So I'm going to call it here for the day. Normally we have like another hour or so. And hey, look, there's ads. We spent an hour talking about the game, which is awesome. But we're gonna find a raid target, I think. Well, thank you, Mary. And Mary, I'm sorry. I know you came in a little bit late. Um, my voice is starting to get a little sore. I'm having a hard time speaking. But I'll be back tomorrow, 10:30 a.m. Eastern, and hopefully going until my full time of 2:30. So please, come back tomorrow. I would be happy to see you there. Same with everybody else. Yeah, yeah, and my VODs are all available. My VODs are all available for watching afterwards. If you have any questions, by the way, feel free to reach out to me on Discord. We do have, well, just right there, we have a Discord set up. If you want, to get a couple games in, if you want to get a couple games in, you want to, learn how to play the game. Again, feel free to reach out to me on Discord. I'm happy to, teach people. I'm happy to play games with people. You play with the Spanish. Ooh, cool. I didn't know there was a full Spanish community for the other side. That's awesome. What do we got going on here? There's one species. Thank you, Razzie. There's a Spanish CC. Nice. I did apply for the CC program. I have to build my community up and produce more content, so I've got to get the viewer numbers up. Just kind of hard to do when your voice is all starting to get all gravelly and well, it's hard to do right now. Well, thank you, Mary. I appreciate that. You know what? He's been playing for a bit. Is he still going? Let me send him a message. See if he answers back. Maybe turn the volume up here. Hope it comes. I hope it comes out in Spanish soon. I would love to see some multilingual support. Groovy. Mary, I know that they would on the TOS Discord there, like if you feel like adding some English to Spanish translations, right? You can reach out to like D or just offer you can offer assistance there. I know they would happily help there with that there, or even talk to them about it. They're very responsive on their Discord, and they have a section for you can make suggestions. You can throw out bugs. You can tag them directly in a message in the general chat and go, "Hey D, I speak English, I speak Spanish. Do you need some assistance with doing a Spanish translation?" Right? Yeah, they're doing amazing jobs. But yes, let's go to the ending credits here. They are doing amazing jobs. I can't sing their praises enough. So yeah, we're going to read out. No, your English is fine, Mary. You're doing a great job. Raid message 1 is for everybody and all Grubbins can use that. Raid message 2 is for our Grubbins with a subscription. And raid message 3 is for, well, Grubbin's going to be cool like Grubbin Boy. I'm going to grab that one myself since he's at school. We are going to go visit Rio Crimson, who is a really good guy. I've had the opportunity of playing with him. In fact, he just said, "Hey, do you want to play some games with me?" So, thank you, Fox Fan. I appreciate it. Thank you for dropping in. We'll talk on Valheim. I do have a pickaxe for you, by the way. Located in the same chest as that axe was. Yeah, Mary, you're doing a great job. So we're gonna go visit Ryu Crimson. We're gonna say hello. If you have any questions, feel free to ask him. He's again amazing player, and he loves playing with the community. And I think he's playing with Corrupt Mind as well. But thank you, everybody. I'll see you on the other side. And remember, if you want to see somebody truly awesome, look in the mirror because you are awesome. I love you all. I'll see you tomorrow. Have a fantastic day. And let's go say hello to Ryu. It is super effective.